It's San 94 and the crew added RC cars. Now this is part of the year 2 season pass. So if you want it, you got to buy the season pass, or there will be an option where you can buy it as a DLC on its own separately. So we're going to get into it today. So if we go to the main stage, these are funky little things though. But we're going to go to the main stage in a second. I just want to show you one thing, because what you can do with these is they can do really cool donuts. When you've got a bigger, wider space, they really do like to go around in circles. It is pretty cool. But obviously you've got different camera angles, so if you don't like the main camera angle, you've got this one, which is going to be easier to control with. Or you've got the hood view, and you've even got this one. But what surprised me is we've got an interior view. He's only got one hand, but there we go. I don't know where the other arm is. I guess he hasn't got one. He's got a little driver inside. Oh, his other hand sits on the edge here. Pretty cool. So, let's check out the main stage. Because in the main stage, what you can get is you can get your very own RC car right there. So, now let you listen to the introduction video.
Look at this. Motorfest is welcoming a new kind of vehicle. And, whoa, it's shorter than usual.
It's official, folks! RC cars are roaming all over Hawaii! They're jumping, flipping, spinning, and racing where you would expect them the least. They are built to endure any terrain and the most extreme conditions.
Just imagine the kind of competition we could have had with them. You can win an RC from Traxxas. Don't miss this opportunity.
There you go, so he showed you there. You can also win in the summit contest. You can win this, the Traxxas. Or however you want to pronounce it. They pronounce it Traxxas, but I don't know. But pretty cool. That's the first brand new one that we've got so far. Maybe they'll do another DLC where maybe it's free. I don't know, because they've already gave you one. They might as well give you a load more. So we're going to take a look at the playlist. So we are going to fast travel to it. But first we have to set a waypoint because they don't want us to fast travel. But we're going to get to it now, and then you're going to see the intro video to that. So let's get into it. Right then, let's get into the playlist now. This is the introduction video. Let's go. RC Frenzy.
Another activity awaits.
Pretty cool. Now let's get to the first one.
When did you last
The first
play
one
with an
isn't
RC
far
car?
away. So,
Well, we've got just the playground and the car you need to jump back into childhood.
doesn't have to be jumping back into childhood, does it? Some adults play RC cars. There's nothing wrong with that. They get expensive as well now. We're gonna just dive up here because that's where the first one is.
Wake
Here
your
we go.
inner kid and abandon
First
all
event.
common sense. It's playtime.
We've got it on 1. I say bump it up to 3. If we struggle, I'll just reset it like I had to do with the NASCAR playlist actually. Because that was a bit weird. Here we go. So you don't use your own cars, you use their ones, which is expected. Pretty cool. We are going to run this camera because I prefer this camera. Because there is other cameras, but I'm not a big fan of this one. It's not bad, it gives it the RC style look, but this one for more control is the way I would believe we're
RC
going to run
cars
it.
have unique handling. You'll feel it right away. You can spin, bounce, and jump. Yeah, because to an RC car, the world is full of fun obstacles to get by on.
And they put us on this
Don't
weird
worry,
looking
this
Hot
event will
Wheels
get you
type of
used to
kind
it.
of track. Wild. What? So you might want to just take the jumps, because sometimes the timing might be actually better. We're not here obviously to get a good time. We're here just to get through the events. So they want us to jump. Honestly the purpose, because we're never making it over that anyway. I guess maybe the stuff slows us down. That's a small guess.
By the way, the first RC car we got you is the Trick Shot. Perfect for this kind of colourful track. And the little driver in there is the 8-ball.
So I assume all the RC cars have a unique driver. This guy's the 8-ball driver. The other one has a little robot in there. I didn't use any notice actually.
You rode the coaster. And check out this RC car. Great attention to detail by Phaser.
Pretty much, first one done. That's not a bad track actually. It's decent, pretty fast, 2 minutes to the 8 done. So now let's go to the next
You
event.
passed your RC driving test.
Now the next event, the second one. We're using Rusty Boat. When you finish the events, I believe, not after the events, when you finish the whole playlist you get the Rusty Boat one, this one. And there's another one. And you get some vehicle customization unlocks. So there's that. But there might also be in the challenges. I haven't actually
to
looked.
jump, dodge and speed up to avoid the traps and make the most of your environment. You can also use the extreme mode with the RCs if you
That's
like.
funny, the cones when you hit them make
Tricks
noises.
midair.
This track reminds me of that airport drift track from The Crew 2, for those of you that remember. Damn, that close, the track. So they're gonna take some getting used to learn the handling. It's another skill in itself, I guess. Really? You wouldn't jump over? That's what they mean by the traps, and we're just running it. Okay. See, this one it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, because we are just all over the place. It's not ideal, but obviously if this is in the summit, it's gonna take a few reruns to get a good score for me, at least. Some of you might just be really good at it. But there we go. Pretty short track,
Nice.
not too bad.
Nothing you can't do with this rust bucket,
But there we go.
and it's
On to the
handsome
third
robot
track.
chauffeur.
Now,
Biggest
event number
four-wheeler
3.
we got meets the smallest. An event that's all about contrasts. You'll see.
And no, we're not in an RC car. Interesting. So how's this gonna work? We're in this. I love this when this first came out. It's pretty cool monster.
Let's start big.
Not sure what this has to do with RC
How's
cars,
that for a
but
play part?
sure. I guess Monster Trucks and the RC cars are pretty close. You do stunts with the Monster Trucks, so it's kind of that same aspect. The cones making noise when you hit them is just hilarious, I think. It's so childish, but it's funny. Into the RC car now, and it puts us
And
in
now, the
first
RC
person.
Comet.
Not ideal,
Small,
but let's run with it
fast,
because that's what they want us to do in the
versatile,
event.
The exact opposite of a monster truck. Did I forget to tell you? These RCs can drive on water as long as you go fast enough. So keep up the pace.
So I don't know how slow you have to go for it to sink, but it seems like you've got a bit of leeway. We are all over the place this one. The jump isn't as instant, so I'm struggling with the jump. Because you hear it press and then it's like there's a delay before it. I guess that's how it's meant to be, so that's an interesting feature. We're gonna have to get used to that. That was my fault. I was trying to do a flip or something. I guess you have to. I don't know how you're gonna do that. I pressed jump for that last one as well. Not realising I'm gonna switch. So you can see I'll make a lot of mistakes, but I haven't played this for a while, but that's not exactly an excuse because I am missing certain things and doing silly stuff, so. And we do have a time limit that we have to complete it in because we've got it on difficulty of 3. Can't see with all the boxes there. It's a pretty interesting event, this one. A lot of jumps and things and back into the RC car. The one you're going to get in the main stage. We might get hit by one. See, I have no idea how to control it in here. There might be a button, I might have to learn that. I didn't see the jump. I assume you can jump over them as well. So when it puts you in first person, actually, you're not allowed to come out of it, which is an interesting feature. Because I just tried to change camera and it didn't let me. So I guess it's a show off that they've done a first person mode, which is a pretty cool done. Are we even going to beat the time limit? Hopefully. We will find out though. On the boost. That's cool.
Some great moves you did out there. This
We did beat him, just about. But there we go, that's been the longest event so far. Pretty cool. So, on to the fourth event. On to the fourth event. Now this is the unique one that I did see on a video. Where we have a camera up above, so it's pretty cool, as you can see there. From a little picture. Interesting design choice, and I feel like it's cool that they've done it this way. Because it's so unique. Little circle track, and to make it interesting you have a different camera. which is very cool. Which reminds you of is it Micro Machines? I think it is, where they used to play that. But you play this just reminds you of old like classic games. Which this would take some getting used to being good, because you're at this weird angle, so you can't see what your car's doing too much, but you get nitrous. But is that going to be any help? You can only use it on these little straights, and you can see from us, we are all over the place. I'm crashing against walls, but we're able to catch him because it's just an oval. We're going to be able to get a lap up, overlap them, but we are all over the show. So to get a good time on this, I assume you're going to have to get really good at turning this inside line, because that's might be the optimal route. And final lap now, around this corner, probably a better lap, but there we go.
Trick shot, take it all.
1 minute 6, not bad, but that is a pretty cool race. I do like that camera. You got the cones as well cheering you on, it looks pretty funny. Very cool little event, that one. So, on to the 5th one. Now, they called it a coyote, but it's literally spelled coyote. So, that's interesting. Okay, let's get into it. So this is the off-road one, I assume. It says coyote, but they call it coyote, whatever. I don't know why. But here we are in this buggy thing, which is very cool. It's like a sand buggy, isn't it?
According to my research, one of the best things with RC cars is to get them in the dirt. No, for real. Just look at any RC TV commercial ever. So well, let's do that.
You know, playing this now makes me want to buy an RC car. Which is... wonder if that's their intention. I probably won't now. They do get expensive. I don't have time to really mess around with. So I think when you pick up too many hobbies, you don't have enough time to do them all. So then you end up dropping some and neglecting others. So this is pretty cool. It handles fairly well actually. I didn't comment on the handling. It feels like it belongs on the dirt, if that makes any sense. It just grips the way you'd expect it to grip on like a pavement, but it feels like it's less slippy on the dirt, which is very interesting. The way we can go under some of them logs is also pretty nice. Obviously I've got to make sure I remember to use my nitrous if I'm going for times, but I'm not going for times. We're just going for the... just enjoying the RC cars. I love how the cones make noises. I feel like just hitting the cones rather than avoid them might be a faster way to do it, because you only lose like 1 mile an hour for hitting the cone anyway. You might not even lose anything. Getting a smooth route around here though, it does feel quite accessible, I would say, and I am enjoying this a lot. So you know, if you're enjoying the video so far, we'll probably be halfway through because it's a bit break. Then leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and you know, subscribe if you're new. Obviously some people don't like being told that, but personally myself, I love it when people tell me to like stuff because I forget to click it sometimes. So when I'm enjoying a video, sometimes telling me is worth doing. We're going to go flying off the map. No, we managed to just stay on, luckily. Nearly was off the track. Could have pretended it was intentional, but it definitely wasn't. But we're getting round pretty smooth. It's honestly so nice to handle. It obviously looks like a bit of a challenge if you're watching the video, but if you give it a go, it is not that bad as we go and send it all the way down, but we should be able to get back up. Yep, there we go, lovely. There has enough power and the grip on the dirt to do whatever you want it to. As long as you don't hit signs like that. Now we're going to have to reset, but what a weird reset point. We don't have to win, but it would be nice if we could. Okay, are we on track? Just about. And on the water we go. The water, the physics, the way they've done this is pretty nice. We're going to stay on the water because... And he's just catching, look at him with his speed. Are we going to be able to catch him in time? All I can see is smoke coming from here. He looks like he's invisible. We'll follow his line now. That's not ideal at the end. We're going to come in third. Jeez, this one's got a snorkel on it. Very interesting. You wouldn't need a snorkel on an RC car unless it's a petrol bomb, right? Interesting, that's a pretty cool event. So on to the next one. Now on to the 6th event.
From where you stand, you'll have the whole track in sight.
What would have been coolest when you crash? If the body parts of the RC car flew off like they do in the destruction ones. Can't remember what they're called actually, what class that is, but you know what I mean? Here we go, top view, like a satellite kind of view, kind of. I didn't realise which car it was for this one here, and not the yellow one today. For this little blue one. So this is seeming a little bit difficult for me. It's also the car. They do have unique handling properties. So this one's one that I need to try and get used to. Hitting the walls is not ideal. I might have to rerun this event, which is fine. We are all over the shop. Can we get it? We've got one lap left, I think.
Good job handling that RC Comet from a distance.
There we go. And on to the next event.
Oh,
So we've only got 4 left. I have no idea what
you
car
ready
is
for
on
more?
about.
Then let's go. Back on urban terrain.
She does a lot of yapping, and I just don't care what she's saying, honestly. But we're on the Rust Bucket event. I do love this one. This is cool. It's just the way this one looks. I swear we've already got this one. Oh, it's one of these. They would throw one of these in. I hate these ones. You have to do a jump and a flip and... Do I even know how to do a flip? I reckon you have to wait till you get over these. Oh, you have to hold square. I knew there was one of the buttons, but I just forgot what button it was. interesting. So wheelies. That's gonna be an interesting one. Pretty cool. But obviously I'm not the best one to watch for these ones because I hate these modes. There's our flips done. Now we just have to hit targets and do a wheelie. There's our wheelie, should be done. Gonna go 6 yards, come on. And now we have to get 5 of these and then it's done. So we're just gonna go left because, and then we'll go right. There, now we gotta reach the finish. Where's the finish? Over this way. Jump over that, I guess. And to the finish. 151, not too bad. A night race. Interesting. General 8. Generals 8 is what it's called. I want another one of these, the ones I'm not good at. Is it going to be a skyward view? I think so, because it looks like the angle. We're in the green truck. Let's see what we can do. He sent me off, he took the back wheel out. Five laps of this. We are hugging that out of the wall, not ideal. I knew that was coming as well. I reckon if you hug the outside walls at certain sections, you can just boost all your way around. Obviously not there because there is some tyres. And there's the final lap, just send it there. Lovely. I do like these little mini short events, they're pretty cool. Now, now we're going, this is a time trial event, so let's get this done. And the Coyote. It's obviously Coyote, but they say Coyote. Well, for whatever reason. Wild. Americans probably won't be happy with that pronunciation, but that's what the game's calling it. I already knew how Coyote was pronounced anyway, so it's fine. I do like the mud effects on this. It does look pretty nice. We're going to try and do our best to stay around. It's wet and it still feels lovely. Feels nice and grippy. But over here I don't want to do any sort of flips or anything. Slow down a little bit to make it for that corner. We was a little bit wide. So I didn't know it was coming up. So here you can see how big that shortcut will be once you learn the track. Going the route I just went there doesn't seem very viable because there's loads of rocks. So there's probably a better method through there. I don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm running a speed run. This isn't a summit event, I don't think. But pretty solid event. Try not to hit the wall on the outside. The handle's nice. This is one of the longer events as well, so there's that. I didn't see where we were going. Some of these little skinny bamboo sticks actually put me off the route. I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't be going that way, but obviously we just need to break through them once. Ooh, didn't see that, but we got a little bit lucky, didn't crash. We did tap the tree, but a tap is no crashes it, come on. We're slipping and sliding all over the place. We're going to take the jump. I don't feel like trying to risk going under that. Even though it's probably possible. Maybe not for me, but for someone else. Sure. There's, you see the backhand kick there, but I still have full control. You just lose a lot of speed when that backhand kicks out too much. Which is expected. Yeah, them cones will never stop to you know. They are funny. We nearly hit the wall. We are flipped finally at the very end. A smooth run, and at the end messes up. You can see the wheels digging into the water there. But managed to keep the speed up and got it. Lovely. 3 minutes 5. Not a bad event. What event?
A crazy shortcut-based route and a total lack of reason. All the things your trick shot needs to thrive.
This might be a longer event, and we're in the trick shot. I don't. From driving it, I just got to take some getting used to, so I'm not enjoying driving at the moment, but it's not bad. It's just a different physics. It's got 2 different colour wheels. And I know you can do 2 different colour wheels, I just never do. That's why I found that a little bit interesting. They're just, what's this, bumper cars? I thought you were playing RC cars. Come on guys, let's get it together. It's such close racing. And see, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna crash. We sent him flying. That corner's tight. They are a different handling, because if you don't get them straight in time, you don't make a good corner. So he misjudged it. I wonder if they're going to do an all-out RC like event for like a grand race. Don't know why I couldn't get my words out. If they're doing a fully RC grand race, that would be pretty sweet. That's something I would want to participate in. Why didn't they have an end thing? They should have had an end piece on there. I thought I was just going to go straight because I weren't paying that much attention. Just focusing on my driving and what's coming up on the track. Obviously that won't be an issue once you've played the track a bit. There's obviously going to be a lot of shortcuts you can take on this. We're in the quarry section. I didn't know we had a quarry in this game. This is new, isn't it? It seems too close to the town for me to not have noticed. We've got a good lead on them, so let's just focus up a little bit. As I say, we just nudge that wall. 5 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but this is a fast-paced track, so 5 seconds is quite a good amount. And there we go to the finish. Lovely!
Wow, you remote controlled the heck out of this little car.
Now we skip and we should be able to go to our reward thing, if I can speak English. How
The
fast
news
the reward
says
gonna
some
be?
small All wild Tasman.
7 miles away. Jesus. All the way over here. So we're just gonna fast travel.
Tasmanian devil-like animals
Here we
messed
go.
up the street and scared people around. Whoops.
Which one is it? It's the buggy, isn't it? The red and white one. No, it's a rust buggy. I can see it a little bit. Very nice. So the other one I assume you get from doing your challenges. And you got the little robot in there. Pretty cool. And then it does a little spin as it always does, and we'll end up in the car. There we go. I like that. Massive 360. Then we're going to go to here. As you can see, not there. I don't know what I could now. Master. Oh, so there's rivals now. Interesting.
New challenges unlocked.
So the challenges are going to unlock you a few things like that. Outfit, 8-ball head.
Phaser is organising a trial contest to win their latest RC car.
We know about
Beat all
rivals,
the
we've done
records to
this
reach the
a few
final
times now.
and challenge Phaser's favourite driver.
And you can see the car's going to be here. But we have a challenge recommendation, blocking our view. So I reckon the last one's going to be the other car. Yep. So that does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. It's at 9:04. Now this is just a little 10-minute video on the customization of the RC cars. So let's get into it. We have 2 of them at the moment, so let's take a look. So we go to vehicles, customize. Obviously you can upgrade the car. So we don't know what the brake horsepower is, but what we can do is just stick on a bunch of parts. Doesn't matter what ones for now. And then apparently we got 400 brake horsepower in a RC car. Sure we do, but fine. But there's a lot of customization you can do, because I did have a quick little look. But here we go. So colours. You can have red, orange and blue, which is a pretty cool colour combination. Purple, green and white, which I do like. The turquoise with a red, blue and orange. So a load of different colour combinations. I'm going to go with the green though. It's pretty cool. Or you could just paint the whole thing yourself if you wanted. It's up to you what you prefer. But the green and white will do for me for now. So here we go. Look, hood's 9 different options. You can remove the hood, have this style of hood. But what style do you want to go with? I do like this one with number 8 on the front, which is pretty nice. And then you can change the front bumper. So if you could turn it into like a buggy thing, however you feel. Some of you might own RC cars in real life. I've only got one of them, and that's literally a Subaru Impreza, but and I have a monster truck, but I don't use them. They just sit there really. So I do like the lip on the front, but I also like the headlights because they kind of remind me of Toy Story. But then that little thing is pretty cool. I think we're gonna go with this one and the lights, the bug eye lights like that, because they're pretty cool I think. Front fender, what is that changing? Oh, that's changing the antenna. So it comes off with an 8-ball. But you can put a little flag on it if you want. And to remove it you have to play the thing to get it removed, but it's up to you. I like the red ones. It reminds me of the past really. But you can change the wheels. Now, the main stage wheels here would match it if you had a yellow one, but I don't have a yellow one. And I wonder what these are for, because I can't unlock them yet. But we have a green one, so I'm going to go with this. And what happens if you paint this? Oh, you can. So we're going to go with... I want a gloss finish, and we're going to go with that there. I'm going to make them... Should I make them bigger or just leave them as they are? I say we leave them as they are. Yeah, they look cool to me. Side mirrors is going to be your roof options. I think we're going to go with more lights, why not? Skirts, so you can take off that logo if you want. I kind of like it because it matches the front bumper. Nothing else really matches that. Rear, with the rear, so you can literally strip it and have a naked body if you want. That might work on some. Some people might really enjoy that. I don't know, the stock one's kind of cool. But I also like that in a way. I might go with that one. And wing, I do want a wing, but I want more of a smaller one maybe. I say that, and then this one's got red on it, which matches the thing at the top, so we're gonna go with that one. Rear bumper is gonna be the tail lights and stuff like normal. What's it come with stock? So stock it comes with that. I do like them though, but I also like the bash guard, that one, so I think we're gonna go with them ones because I feel like they match more, and that's what we're gonna go with. And you can also do vanity options, which is mental, so you can put whatever type of wheels you want on it, green ones if you want, but we're gonna go with, we could go with them, but I say we go with these. They kind of match the thing, but let's just quickly pick in for now. Green smoke, we'll do green nitro, and we'll do the green sediment undergo, I guess. You can do audio signatures, put on toppers, even though the toppers become massive. It's so interesting. You can even do interior stuff. Let's put the green glasses on, why not? I don't think we've got anything else that's green. Nope, that'll do. And obviously people who will do their own liveries, so you can get pretty cool things that might have RC references. I don't know anything about RC cars really, so that's what we're going to do for that one. But there's also the second one, so we're going to customize this as well while we're here. Read it real quick. And the problem is with this one is I'm going to have to do some parts grinding because I've clearly deleted them because I didn't expect to get another one, so that's a bit unfortunate. But what we can do is we can switch parts, so we'll just steal them from this car, I guess. We're stealing from this. There we go. Now let's get into customization of this. So you can have it in the green that it comes in, a load of different colours. Green again. I think I'm going to go with orange. Visual parts, hoods once again, so you can strip it down if you want. We can even remove the whole thing. But I do like that black look there. With the air filter, is hilarious. Front. One circle light, so it's like broken sort of thing. I might strip this one down. because it might be cool with just that one light. And if we move the hood, like just all of it like this, which we can't do until we've done the full frenzy, but that would be pretty cool. But for now we are going to leave it black like that. Rear, so what is that changing? Oh yeah, you have to remember where it's going. We're going to go same again, I think. Maybe we'll just go for the flag instead, this one. Rims, you can change them if you want to. I don't know if there's any O1 on this, but I say we just run them, why not? So we've got two rims, side mirrors, which is just this part. You can see there's a little robot in there, which I think is very cool. You can strip the whole thing down like that. Wow. But I do like that look there. I don't think this needs a wing, but we have no choice until we complete the event. So we're gonna go with that one there. And the rear. So if you want everything off, you have to do the playlist, which isn't an issue. I say we go with this for now. Yeah, that's different. But we can change some anti options. So we'll put on some Afro tires, I guess. And then we'll run a gold nitro. I say we do this yellow one here. And then audio signature the same. And that'll do, I guess. Pretty cool. What liveries have people done? Top 100 is a flame livery. Interesting designs. Weird. But yeah, that's it.